Hey, what's going on everyone? Soul here, and welcome to my run of Edward's Lost Chapter Lufenia stage. So for those of you that have been following my channel for a while, you guys probably know that I like to run wacky comps, different kinds of units on stages, people that were overlooked, because that's a lot of fun for me, extra bit of challenge. Plus, I generally think those runs are fun to watch. But unfortunately, due to how the stage is built, I'm not able to do that. The turn count here is a gruesome, brutal, grisly 50 turns. 50 turns for a Lufenia. And these enemies' health isn't really adjusted for a 50 turn count. The devs are clearly expecting you to have some free turns or a massive amount of DPT, damage per turn, to kind of take advantage of Palom's LD. Yeah, that's really strict. Number 2, you need ice damage for the orb. And number 3, the unique gimmick of this fight is that at 79% and 49% health, these enemies will go into a red aura. When they're in their red aura, if they act a single time, whoever they're targeting is dead. Period. Goes through last stand, call it a day. At 29% health, they will enter a green aura, which is kind of like their last ditch effort kind of thing. The green aura, if they act once in green aura, no problem at all. Whatever. If they act a second time in green aura, you're dead. So you're going to need high damage, you're going to need ice for the orb, and you're going to need massive amounts of delay. Oh, and you got to do it in 50 turns. Got all that? Awesome. Let's get started. So the way that this team is set up is that there's only one debuff slot open that's not plugged with frame debuffs. Which means, unfortunately for Celeste, she isn't going to be able to use her LD at all until late in the fight, because I need to save that last slot open for her LD, or for her ice imperil that she inflicts from her S1. Having that definitely helps, not only Garland, but RNA is damage as well. So with both Ignis and Gabrant's debuffs on the field, these enemies are now taking 20% extra HP damage just from that. And then Garland, of course, has his own version of the HP damage up, just innate to him, so he's doing extra damage from that as well. Okay, so Slapjack call down. And I'm actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and Jack Call as well. Use his base here. And what this is going to do is going to let both enemies come out of break immediately. There we go. And then I can actually get a free turn here by using Arne's LD, which is terrific. Here we go. Okay, there's Vital Crusher on 1. There's that Vital Crusher on B here. There we go. Okay, so all debuff slots in the enemies are filled. We do have the one lone unframed debuff here with Ice Resist down. Perfect. Friend Garland. I'm going to slap that burst down. Okay, so my goal here now is, once this is done, I need to just use a couple turns here, just get the Garland's stacks up to 5 before I enter my own burst mode, just to make sure that I have all the effects going, so I'm basically getting the most out of my burst phase. Okay. Him. Okay, so at 79%, like I mentioned, they enter the red aura. They do delay themselves 2 turns to give you some breathing room to react. And at this point, if B gets a turn, whoever he's targeting, which happens to be, well, I'm not sure who's targeting at the moment, but they are dead. They're very, very dead. So we are going to make sure that doesn't happen. Alright, so I set this up now to where Garland has his free skill use heading into his burst. So we got round edge spam incoming for days. Okay. So let's talk about, so now that I'm in the burst phase and just doing colossal amounts of damage, let's talk about some, you know, some alternative units here you could potentially use if you don't have, you know, these specific units. So for ice damage, Celeste does have ice enchant just by basically standing on the field. Onion Knight, if you have him built, Onion Knight can work because he has ice enchant with his 65. So he's definitely a nice option here. Lightning, I would think, would be terrific here. I probably am going to run her, you know, just to see if she's as good as I imagine she'll be here on the stage. I don't see why not. Like, these enemies don't absorb thunder, so I'm sure she'll do just fine. But these enemies are immune to paralysis, so you have to use some other methods to basically stopping their attacks. Edward's Sleep obviously is great as well. But yeah, you're going to want to bring characters that have a lot of turn manipulation and can do damage pretty damn quick. Because, yeah, the 50 turn count, that's wild. That's absolutely wild. We have a launch op on B. Okay. So I need to take advantage of that. So let's do a big beefy launch here. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, and my EX is ready. Slap that down on A. I didn't see the launch icon, but I'm hoping he's still able to be launched. We'll see. Ah! Okay. Okay, and, no, we might as well take advantage of the launch while we got it, so we'll just LD again. Okay, 49%. There's that red ore again. Ore comes back out. Big scary. Okay, so Celeste's runic buff is about to fall off. So I need to refresh that. So I'm just going to pop her LD right now. It'll give me another stack of her runic buff. Okay. She got a pretty healthy amount of Brave back too from that LD use. Nice. Yeah, I've been beating up on B. I didn't even realize I was doing that. Their health difference is pretty big. Okay, go ahead and summon. Take advantage of those last 2 turns of Garland's burst here. Now, Ramu, I think, is a great choice here, not only because of his framed paralysis, which does work on these guys, but also because he does give that extra 10% HP damage, like, overhead. So Garland's able to do 125,000 here. Okay, I'm not sure where A's turn is, but I need to start pushing B back. Oof. That's some damage. Alright, good shit. Okay, let's, yeah, round edge. And then there goes Garland's burst effect. Gone but never forgotten. Okay, 29%. Green aura comes out. So, to reiterate, you can let them act when they're in green aura 1 time. That's not a problem. When they act, if they act a 2nd time, then you are ganked. So, don't let that happen. Or else, bad things will happen. Round up here. As we pretty much got this one wrapped up here. But yeah, so not gonna lie, guys, this I'm really not a big fan of this stage because it feels very, very restrictive in who you can use here. Like they quite clearly wanted the player to run Palom, you know, or run Edward, because Palom has free turns whenever he gets a break in his ice, and then Edward, of course, with his sleep. And I understand, you know, hey, you know, devs gotta make their money and all and such, but oh boy, when a stage is this tuned and it's this tight, and with the 50 turn count, man, that's tough. That's gonna be tough for a lot of people. That's gonna be a good launch. We'll just go ahead and use the last LD first. I was just sitting here thinking, like, are they immune to HP silence? I'm sure they are. Okay, they are. So there you guys go. You can see that. Realize confused HP silence. It's a shame that silence is blocked, because man, if it wasn't, Kefka and Arciello would be able to just have a field day here. Oh, someone that would work great, and I can't believe I'm saying this pre-rework, but Chungaroth would actually work great as a friend support. Not, don't bring him in your party. He's very, very sad if you use him in your party. But as a friend support, he'd be awesome, because his burst effect reduces enemy's brave to 1, as you know, after every turn. it's so short that, you know, normally trying to bring a Sephiroth in your own party is lunacy. But as a friend support, it worked great. Especially if you were bringing your own Garland or something, you'd be getting a break every single turn, doing really, really fancy things. Ooh, that'd be good. That'd be really, really good. So just something I was just mulling over, thinking about. I did see a couple Sephiroths on my friends list, and I was wondering why people were being so brave. But now it all makes sense. Man, you're getting really close to that 50 turn count. That 50 turns flies by. Like, it sneaks up on you. Alright, have as much brave as I can heading into his EX. I'm getting as much as I can back from his dumps. Down goes B. And I'm thinking down goes A. Oh my god, you're really gonna hold out on me like that? Come on now. Alright, there we go. So yeah, this turn count, guys, is no joke. These enemies legit didn't get a turn, didn't do anything. And the turn count was still that close. So bring your best damage dealers, bring some free turns, ice, the whole works, you name it, you're gonna need it. And this stage is, oof, it's something else. Anyway, so thank you guys so much for watching. As always appreciate it. Good luck on your own run whenever you attempt this stage, and I will see you guys in the next video here very soon. Take care, everyone. Thanks again for watching, and see you later.